Foundations are faulty. Something needs to burn down in order to be built up again. This is what you're working with in August 2024. The point of life isn't just to experience the good feel. There's something that you have a choice of. Even if it is in the air energy, your intellect, using your intellect, what it has to do with is actually your emotions. Like, you're so submerged in your emotions, you're incapable of making a choice. And we have the moon right above her head, so this has to do with your subconscious. But also the advice of the Two of Swords is literally blindfolding yourself, which is blindfolding your mind, blindfolding the logic, and connecting to the heart, because you see that she's actually holding the two swords. It's actually in a crisscross to her heart, like right at the heart base. So this is connecting to your heart chakra. Twos are often about a choice, and Two of Swords especially is about a choice because it has to do with intellectuality, it has to do with ideas, it has to do with actual activeness of making a choice. But because you're submerged in water, and traditionally the Two of Swords is often sitting in on a stone chair, which often being sitting on a stone chair, stone itself is connected to what, like, grounding yourself to making a decision. So you might be so flabbergasted in your emotions, so completely absorbed in your emotions, that you're incapable of making a choice. And in that incapability, this is telling me, like, be in the flow of your emotions, but don't be so in the flow of the emotions that you let the emotions sweep you out of logic, of being objective, closing the mind, literally blindfolding the mind, and not getting to a point, because the moon also is connected with your subconscious, your shadow, but also about illusions, like your ego coming through the subconscious, where it can provide like illusions, and you're not able to actually see clearly in the logic your reality, like how your reality actually looks, and you're not able to see because your subconscious is blinding you. So this could actually be that your subconscious, your shadow self, is actually leading you. You're not actually living your life because your subconscious is actually living your life. This is like when we haven't done the shadow work. This is telling me is that when we haven't done the shadow work, and because we have the Three of Swords, Capricorn, this tells me that you're in a point where you're hurt. There's a betrayal, and you're having to make a choice from that betrayal. And it can be hard to make a choice from betrayal, from being hurt. This could be a breakup, this could be something completely different. Essentially, it is betrayal. It is, you feel abandoned, you feel like you're put out in the cold, you're completely immersed in your emotions. Both of these cards are literally in water. Three of Swords is obviously more painful. Like, it's a betrayal of ideas, it's betrayal of knowledge, manipulation of knowledge. Someone hurts you with knowledge, with ideas. Someone gives you a message, but it actually is a painful message. You're leading from your pain. You're leading from your triggered. So this is like an inner self that has been hurt, and that's what's leading your ideas, and that's why you need to blindfold yourself. And this isn't about tapping into your emotions, this is tapping into your heart. And we even have the Queen of Swords. So this is really about being objective, making choices out of what's just, what's right. Not right in the sense of like you're hurt and you don't want to feel the pain anymore, but right in the sense of bitches need to be cut out. And we are having the Hermit. We have the Hermit at the back of the deck. So this tells me like this is something that you need to like climb a mountain. This could be an obstacle. This could be a challenge that you're having to face. And in order to have that elevation into your own path, into your own journey, but there has to be like an obstacle, a mountain that you're climbing in order to be objective and see outward. The thing about the Hermit is a teacher, but it is a teacher through their own experiences. So it is a spiritual teacher, but is a teacher through their own experience of climbing their own mountains, seeing out there, and then coming down back to the village. But there are opportunities that you're not seeing. It could be that the Three of Swords, this painful situation, could actually be an opportunity, but you're not seeing, because the Four of Cups is you're basically saying no to the universe. Because see, this person is blindfolded. In traditional tarot, he's sitting under a tree, and the universe is offering cups, and he continuously keeps saying no to this cup. But this person is trying to take all these buckets, these cups, but he's tied these two together, so he's going to trip. So it's not seeing the emotional fulfillment that this opportunity could be giving you. Like, you're missing an opportunity that is right in front of you. This could be an opportunity to look at your pain, opportunity to actually do the deep work, to heal, the opportunity to see that heartbreak is actually an opportunity to look at your wounds, to be vulnerable. But you have the Empress, which tells me that you have an abundance. So the opportunity could be like, this painful situation could actually be bringing you abundance, but you're not seeing it. So it's through this pain, you could be living through your subconscious, because like when we're in a painful situation and we're living through a trigger notion where it's like, we don't want to deal with the pain. And it could be that if you're making choices through your subconscious, through a hurt self, through a hurt inner child, whatever that may be, through a hurt archetype, you could be making a choice to make the pain stop. But the opportunity here is that the pain is a form of abundance coming to you. And what's interesting about this is that you have the Magician and you have the Empress. Magician is all about manifestation. It's about manipulating your environment right now to get what you want, because you have all the tools. But what's interesting about the Empress in this deck is that she's sewing. She's a maker. She's a creator of cloth. And this is telling me that you really need to embody these energies in order to create with the universe. And what the universe is providing you right now is a painful situation that is an opportunity. And that can be really hard. So I'm not saying like, oh, it's easy peasy. It's not. I think this has to do with alchemy, like using your emotional energy and shifting in that element. But that can be really difficult. So this is about creation with the universe, creation with the energies that you have. It can be really hard when you're in the perspective of hurt, and you're really going to have to pull through. What's interesting about the Magician is you see this little sign above, the universal sign. Good opportunities and painful opportunities, we keep experiencing painful opportunities, we keep experiencing good opportunities. The point of life isn't just to experience the good feelings. And actually, in my perspective, when I have experienced a learning perspective, a learning opportunity, is during painful situations. That is when I've truly embodied growth as a human being, and I've actually developed and I'm actually manifested and seen growth in myself, in my creation, in creation with the universe. And this is what this is telling me. Like the Fool, the Magician has a smoke above his head. So there is notion that you're not able to see yet what you're manifesting. You're not able to see yet what you're creating, but you're still stepping into that. You're still creating with the universe. So this tells me like your foundations are faulty. Something needs to burn down in order to be built up again. This is what you're working with in August 2024. This represents in your life, Capricorn, change, upheaval, disruption. This symbolizes a dramatic event that may shake up the foundation of your life in August 2024, or even in the coming month, or even last month. It does indicate a situation where everything you thought was certain is suddenly thrown into chaos, and may mean that you are experiencing a significant loss, a breakdown of a relationship, or a major shift in your life that you did not expect, which the Three of Swords indicates here. But the Magician with the Tower, this is what I want to interpret for you, is that it suggests that a sudden change of plans or events that actually requires a swift action for you. This may mean that you're facing unexpected challenges that require you to tap into your own power or creativity to overcome them, because this combination is actually representing personal awakening or transformation right now. It signifies a significant breakthrough in personal growth that is accompanied by a period of upheaval or discomfort. discomfort. So Capricorn, it's important to note that this isn't negative, because it means that you are finally breaking free from old patterns or beliefs and embracing a new way of being. Because in order for a new way of being, in order for that transformation, in order for that alchemical bubbling to happen inside you, in order for you to embody that new self, the old self needs to crumble down to make space. Okay, so what about the Four of Cups with the Magician? This combination also holds a powerful message, because the Magician's manifestation power can actually help overcome the stagnation and lack of inspiration indicated by this card, the Four of Cups. So this suggests, Capricorn, that you have the potential to manifest your desires, but first you really need to re-engage with your emotions and to connect with your inner self. And this ties perfectly with the Two of Swords. So the Magician's power can actually help you define the motivation to take action and to move forward with renewed inspiration and purpose. This is a time, Capricorn, to reflect on your emotional state and what may be holding you back. And what may be holding you back is that you're not able to see the opportunity in front of you because you're in this painful situation that you had to make a choice of, or that may have happened to you and then you had to make a choice. So let's see what that is. That is with the Two of Swords and Three of Swords. So this is telling you, Capricorn, this is obviously a difficult and painful decision that you must make. So you may be struggling to choose between two options, both of which come with the share of difficulties, uncertainties, and risks. You must rely on your intuition, because this woman is blindfolded. Your inner knowledge and wisdom while blocking out other external influences. But the Three of Swords reminds us also the decision that you will make will not be easy and will come with emotional pain, heartbreak, and maybe betrayal. So be prepared to feel brokenhearted or betrayed by someone. You need to be strong, resilient, and have a clear head to make a wise decision. You must accept at this time that whatever decisions you will make will bring both good and bad consequences. So this is something that you need to make from your intuition and not from what makes sense. And I think what you're going to need to realize is that at this time you might feel like nothing is provided for you, because the Four of Cups is like what the universe is providing for you. You feel that it's a no. You're not satisfied by what life is providing you, what the universe is providing you. It might be that it is an opportunity to shift from something that's not giving you pleasure. That is a betrayal. That is painful situation. It's something actually taken away from you in regards to the Tower, but it is taken away from you in order to give you abundance, in order to give you manifestation. The Magician and the Empress.